again.
How are
Fantastic.
you?
Doing good. Now we're real friends, aren't we? Yeah.
That's right.
Third
Real friends.
third time's the charm. Yes, absolutely.
I've
Well,
been working my way through your book, so
oh,
I
nice.
really, I really appreciate you sending your book to me.
Oh, yeah. Have you learned anything new or?
I skipped down to, I was trying to figure out about sponsorship
Oh, yeah.
and finances is what I was trying, because I think there's a somebody, I don't know if he's a broker, he has an off-market deal that's a
Okay.
multifamily.
Oh, nice.
So then
Okay.
I was like, oh, how am I going to get money for this thing? So,
Yeah. Yeah. So sponsorship, yeah, that's a good one. Obviously we're dealing with a lot of money when it comes to the large multifamily. So
yes.
anybody who's lending that sort of amount of money wants to be confident and feel secure. So where the sponsorship comes in, it's really experience and that they want proof of. So they
Mm.
want it in three areas. Main area is that they own a similar asset class.
Oh,
So
okay.
if it's 100 unit we want to buy, the whoever's lending money, it should be able to see that they have at least that much in their portfolio. So,
Okay.
so when Pay sends his credibility package, that's essentially what he's doing. He's demonstrating that he has those assets or similar asset class um, properties in his ownership that he's managing.
Right.
So that's the first thing. The second thing is that they must have liquidity because things go wrong in life, and if it's a lending institution, usually they're looking for 10% liquidity in cash. So say it was $10 million, they would want to see $1 million on deposit in liquid cash.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, on deposit. So
Wow. Yeah.
that's kind of the security there. And then the third component is the experience. How long have they owned those assets? They
Oh,
don't want to
okay.
have just bought it, right? Because they're not got
Right.
the track record of ownership. So
Right.
they're looking for ownership, track record of ownership, and reserves in the bank. So that's
Wow.
once you have those three components, you can become a sponsor. And
Mm.
so I'm not qualified to be a sponsor, so I will be
Yeah.
looking for a sponsor. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I will be too. Have you found any deals? Or are you looking at anything seriously? Or
Yeah, there's plenty of deals out there. That's part of the sponsorship's job is what they would look at the deal that we find and they would underwrite it themselves as part of the due diligence process. So I haven't decided yet on a sponsor. I was looking at deal a company that does it. They've done 17 rounds. A round is
oh,
acquisition all the way through to disposition. So it might be a
okay.
3, 5 year span. They've done 17 of these
Oh, wow.
deals over the years. So, and they would take you on the GP side, and they would you would be part of the team. So they would act as a sponsor in that case. So again, if we look at Pace, for example, he's got over 2,000 doors under his management, this
Right. Yeah.
companies. So he could be a sponsor, for example.
Yes. Oh, easily. Yeah.
Yeah,
Really easily. Yeah.
or Vina Jetty. We know Vina in the community as well, so
Right.
they would come in partnership with us, if we found some.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. So where do you, if I was going to look for off-market deals, where's the best place to look? Or can you find off-market deals online?
Yes, how you do that is through online by forming relationships with brokers. So
Okay.
you might see something advertised on Cracksea or whatever, or um, or LoopNet,
Yeah.
any of these commercial sites, and you're not looking at the particular deal. You're looking for the broker who lists these deals. So has a
Okay.
track record of are putting these properties on the market, and you're looking to form a relationship with him. So initially, your first conversation is about the property they're advertising, and you try and dig, find out as much information about it as
Right.
possible. And the reason you're not interested in buying it is because we call it the trash can. Crexy and LoopNet, anything on the market is what we call a trash can.
Okay.
They've already been through what we call the VIP list with the broker.
Okay.
Because when a broker becomes aware or is going to sell a property, then they go through their VIP list first before putting it on the market. And
That
then
makes sense. Yeah, there's always an elite group, isn't there?
that's right. Yes, saves a lot of time and energy and money and everything else,
Yeah.
and so they have a list, and so you get on that list once they know you're serious and can close a loan. So they will ask you a bunch of questions and things like that. So
Yes.
you need to kind of have all your ducks in a row uh,
Yes.
when you have a deal to actually purchase.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, because I spoke to the broker through a friend. She does. She owns some single homes that she rents out, and I guess she's worked with merger and acquisitions for years. And she's the one that told me about this multifamily deal. And I told him I wanted a lot of doors. I don't just want 4 or 6. Let's go big.
Yes, that's right.
Let's change. Let's change my cash flow. Let's go big.
Yes, that's right.
And
That's right. Because you're only
yeah, and
looking
he
at one or two of them a year. It makes a big difference. Yeah.
yeah. And then he was like, wanted to know if I'd been to the bank yet and things like that. And I said, no, I haven't been to the bank yet. And he's like, okay, there's a process you have to follow. I said, well, I'd like to do seller financing. He said, well, I've got some, I think, that would do seller financing.
Okay.
So, but he wanted to meet Thursday for a coffee. He said, let me explain how this works to you because he knew I was a newbie. So I'm like, okay, that's probably
Very
good.
good. How many doors is this one?
uh, I want to say 50 or more. So it was pretty good size. I'd have to look, I just have to find my notes, Graham, to see. I've got so many notebooks going on of all the different things I've got going
Yeah.
on.
If you were to buy something that's less than 100, I would make sure it still has on-site management. That's the biggest.
Yes.
And make sure it has, the clubhouse, the facilities. Um, that they
So,
got everything in place. And it does happen with less than 100 units. It can happen.
yeah, definitely want a property manager.
Yes. Oh, yes. Always. That's one of the biggest things I struggle with the first time rounds, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly that's why if you get something just 10 or 11 doors, it's probably not gonna
No, it won't work. Yeah.
he's got a 92 unit.
Very nice.
So that might meet the quality. But I haven't heard everything he's got either. I just told him because I spoke with the lady Bethany. She's a really strong Christian, Bethany Finch, and she does small houses and they buy to rent or something. And but she said Denise, she said just go big. She said don't do anything small. She said if you want to make a big difference, she said you need to go 50 or 100 doors. She said you just don't even look anything smaller.
That's
So
right.
I was like okay, that's what I need to do. So
That's great. Yeah. And you don't have to worry about it being bigger. It's a little bit more work, certainly, but it's a process like anything else. If it's a small $50,000 single family home, it's still a process.
yeah, she said it wouldn't be that much more. That's what she said. She
It's
said
not
really
much.
the work wouldn't be that much more, if you go,
Yeah,
if you go bigger, so
exactly. So let's talk about a little bit about that 92 unit. What's the cap rate on that one?
I don't have any, he hasn't shared any of the details with me.
Okay. Okay.
He had some smaller, like a duplex and some things nearby me. But then I told him I wanted the bigger.
Hmm.
My friend, she's like, the cash flow works on these deals, but I thought, well, I don't mind to look at them, but I don't want to really manage the property. So
Hmm.
I will get back with you once I find all the information out.
Yeah. And then all of it's practice. You're going to be going through a lot of deals, and just view it like practice. Each time you do it, you're going to pick up things, you're going to learn things. And it's
Right,
just like anything in life, when we practice, we get closer and closer to actually do it, right? So um, that's the best way of actually progressing and grasping all the little concepts and nuances and
right.
getting into the weeds. So
Oh, as far as the calculations, I don't have a clue. I have
mm,
no idea.
it does take a long time.
Oh, I'm sure. Is there a certain
Complicated.
calculator you use or?
Yes, there are spreadsheets, there are tools available. The most powerful one, I think, is AI, of course, and AI is well used to doing these calculations. So you can feed into it what you've got and say, AI, um, underwrite this deal and see what comes back.
Really? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. You're gonna probably have to tweak it and train it a little bit and be polite to it as well, which made me laugh in the classroom. This guy is really good at AI. He made us laugh because he said, "You get more out of AI if you're polite to it," and I said, which is really strange. So he does please and thank you and all this to a robot. It's
Yeah.
funny.
Do you
Yeah.
do that? If you're talking to your phone, you use Siri on your phone, you say, thank you.
Yes, that's right. It's a strange world we're living in right now, isn't it? Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's neat. So you took a class on using AI?
I haven't. I'm thinking. Funny, coming across my feed this morning, a class on AI. I'm thinking maybe we should because it's moving
Yeah.
so fast,
Oh, gosh,
and
yeah.
and you can't keep up on YouTube University. Really, there's so many tools coming out, and
Right.
uh, it's amazing.
Well,
And
I think it was Jay Jarvis on one of the Zooms so that you could upload like a contract or something to Chat GPT and tell it to break it down for you.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I didn't know you could do that. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I haven't figured it out yet, but
Yeah.
that's pretty neat.
And VA, you can use AI now for VA for 70 tasks in real estate that you can do. Just get AI to do them.
Really.
Yeah, which is, there's a course out there about that. I thought, oh man.
Yeah.
So
Well,
VAs are just about to die, that job.
yeah, it will hurt. It's definitely going
Yeah.
to hurt yeah. Oh, it is. It's changing so fast. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of see what you thought about. I may holler back at you if I get a deal, you
Hmm.
help me with the underwriting and so forth to
I'd
make
love
sure
to
it
go
makes
through that
sense.
with you. Yes, let's
Yeah,
do
well,
it.
thank
It's a
you.
lot of fun. Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, because I don't have a clue where to start. So, do you ever work with foreclosures or pre foreclosures?
Yeah, I have in the past. You need to be very skilled with that. That's not for newbies.
Oh,
Not
okay.
for newbies. I know Pace has done it for several challenges that way, but you got to be on a very good experienced team to close those things.
Okay.
Yeah, because you got to know all the solutions.
Right.
The seller will present their situation, and they're in trouble. They're going
Right.
to lose their home. So you got to tease out all that information, understand it, and I'll be
Right.
able to offer the solution. And there's a whole range of solutions to
Yes.
offer the seller, because obviously
Right.
you've got to be the solution in that
Right.
situation. So
Have you met Jared Pessy in our group?
Jared, I know a few Jareds. I'm not sure if it's Pessy.
He's helped four people in the last month. I think he said to keep their home.
Okay,
So he said that if we
that's
find a
good.
deal, we can always reach out to him. So
Yeah.
yeah. So he's
That's
kind of
that's an important component if you are to do
yeah,
that niche, and then you've got to
yeah,
initial outreach, initial contact is a very skilled thing as well. That they
yeah.
feel that you can help them. Not only that
Right.
you're empathetic, but that they feel that you can help them
That's true.
solve their
Yeah.
problem. So it's not for somebody to practice on. You practice on
Right.
realtors.
Yeah. There you
On
go.
them. Yes. At
Well,
least
that
I
makes
try to
sense.
be
Yeah.
professional, you know?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
haven't really decided. I know I want to invest in commercial, but as far as Pace's group, I haven't really found my niche yet, what I'm going to do. So
right, yeah.
there's a
And
lot of possibilities. So, yeah.
there
Well,
is
thank you for your time. I appreciate it so much. It was good to talk
absolutely.
with you and see you. Anything that I can help you with?
Just had you did you think any more about legal shields? We mentioned that last time as well. An attorney,
Yeah, I haven't
property.
decided what would help me yet. Probably just really financially right now, probably one of the lower plans because I don't have
Yeah.
any cash flow coming in.
Okay. Which one
Yeah.
did you? Just the family one for $1 a day. That one, the $37 one.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. I didn't know if that would help me with real estate or not, but
It can do with the add-on. There is an add-on for a small business. I think that's 14.95. Let me just have a look. Or if you like, you can do what I'm doing and promote it, and then it won't cost you anything, right? Because you'll make.
oh, there you go.
So you could always do that. But let me just
Well, I
see.
think I have told a couple of people about it.
Yeah, it's easy to do that, isn't it? Because everybody needs it. So let me look at the a small business plan. The small business plan, which is all you'd need, is $49 a month, and
Okay.
that wouldn't cover you personally, but you could do the personal one and do an add-on, I believe. Let's just see. Legal plan details. Yeah, it will be like the middle one is 37.95. That would be good, and then you would add on. Let's see that.
Personal
Yeah,
and then get the business.
and then the supplement, yeah, which is home business supplement add on. Yeah, what's the supplement? After let's see, plan details. Not that one. I think it's about $14 something. They add on home business add on. Get with legal plan. Oh, here we go. Yeah, business plus so yeah, 14.95 a month.
Oh, 14.95. That's
Yeah,
not too bad.
yeah, the business plan supplement. So that would cover you with everything you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Uh, and then if you wanted to be an associate, that's a one-time payment of $49 if you wanted to do that, you know.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
so if you
That's
wanted
neat
to
to
do
have
that,
that.
yeah, it will be 67.90 um if you wanted to do that. Do you want that? I could show you my screen if you like.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
I can.
Yeah, so the legal plan family, that will cover your family plan. And then
Yeah.
um, the business add-on. Um, oh, why is that? Hang on, that's not right. Let's do that again. Yeah, with legal home business add-on. Let's remove that. And then legal home business supplement. 14.90. Oh no, that's the trial event. That the business plan supplement 14.95.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. I have a lot of options, I noticed.
Yeah, so you don't have to do the home business. We would remove that. I think. Oh no, maybe you do need that. I think you do need that. The small business supplement. Yeah, there's different ones. The essential plan. Small business. Yeah, so if I take this off, and then what we'll do is the legal plan details, shop plans, add to cart, and then I do the home business. Oh, it's $29.95 that one. Business plus supplements $14.95. I see. They do it like that. So that would be $37.95 and $14.95. Oh, that's a supplement to the $29.95. So
Right.
you wouldn't need that. You would do that $67.90.
Just do the home business
Yeah, the home business will be sufficient. In other words, there's probably overlap there. So the home business would cover you.
with the real estate transactions.
Yeah, that's right. You don't have to have this one. You could have, I believe you could just have the small business. Let's try that.
Y'all have to look and see what the personal, I've got someone to do estate planning and all that.
Yeah, so essential business. You could have the supplement there. Is this no? So that would end up the small business with the supplement would end up 63.95. So you could do that configuration.
Okay. Oh, there's all kind, yeah, there are all kinds of different things, isn't there?
Yeah, and then if you go to my website, you can see what it includes. Because oh, let me show my screen again. Let me show you. Like on the legal plan details, when you shop the plans, it tells you,
Right.
everything that's included, so you could see what you would like, on each of the plans. This is the middle one. This is the popular one. You see.
Yeah, I thought that'd probably be the one
Yeah,
to
that's
go with.
usually one that makes the most sense. Most people choose that. Like for
Yeah.
instance, for us, the document review, unlimited personal documents up to 25 pages,
Right.
example. So, and then you would do the same on your small business plan details. You would look at those, see what it fits,
Right.
and then the plans are here, you see. So this is probably all you need. Review 10 business documents per year, up to 15 pages. This one's 20, for instance, and this one's 40. So when you're starting out, you probably only need this. See?
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I'd say some of the real estate deals have a lot of papers.
Yeah, that's right. So I would definitely, it's going to save you money. The
Oh, in
most,
the long run.
yeah. Say you did 185. I worked it out. It's only 2,000 a year, right? I mean,
Right.
one thing that costs you 4,000 or 5,000 with an attorney,
Yes. Yeah. That's what I hear. I hear it's really expensive. Yeah. Outrageous. Yeah.
So I gave you my website, didn't I? Let me give you that in the chat.
I think you texted it to me.
Yeah. Did you save it? And then if you like as well, if you would like, if you find anybody else interested, let me know. Or you might think, oh, I'll become an associate and get paid for it, right? You could get paid for
Oh, well,
it.
there you go. Yeah. There. Yeah. That would be good.
And then you're not paying anything each month. And you bring somebody in and they find somebody and they pay you, and that's how it works.
But yeah, I'll copy that. That way. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I don't erase anything. I know you'd sent that to me. Um,
Yeah.
it's in one of the text messages. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because people are going to have that legal information.
I think so. I think so. And I'm trying to get the word out, even because in real estate we need an attorney. I could have used an attorney so many times. All right, it's not true. I mean,
Yeah.
in the past and could have saved so much grief and time. I mean,
Yes.
time is our biggest asset, really, and
Yeah.
they save all our time and wondering what should we do and is my paperwork right and all the
Right.
anxiety that we have, you know,
Yes.
we don't
Yeah,
need.
but the documents are hard to read. I find they are,
Yes, that's right. And
I don't
even
know if
PACE provides documents, they're not right in every state. There's
right. Yeah.
tweaks, and this is where
Yes.
the review, unlimited reviews, comes into play.
Right.
Every time we can show them, and it's not going to cost us anything.
Wow. That's a big plus.
Yes, yeah,
It is.
unlimited reviews. Every
Yeah.
time you write any paperwork or anything, or even have a friend, because I can get this reviewed free for you.
Well, there you go.
You see,
That's good.
yes.
That's well, and you can help them. You can do a good help them out, but then yeah, because it
Yeah,
is a big, it is, that is something that you want.
it's,
Is to give you that peace of mind that you're what it says what it's supposed to say.
yeah, that's right.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
get them to write
definitely.
a will as well. If you have a traffic moving violation or a traffic accident, there's a whole host of things. Have a good look through it. It's worth
I
your.
will. I'll go back again, yeah, and look at it. Well, thank you for that. Yeah, I will, and I'll share it with people. You never know.
Very good. And I'd
May
definitely be
decide to do that.
interested when you finish my book and that's
Yeah,
good. And what you're learning and everything.
yeah.
That's that's my reward when I know I've helped somebody, or they've learned something.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
It's a good reward. It's very, very, I'm very appreciative of that. Yeah, that's usually what I don't use about 10 or 15 minutes a day. I try and spend at least reading. So that's at
Yeah,
least to learn something. So that's, yeah.
it's good.
And yeah, when I was heard about that property, I got your book. I thought I've got to look at Graham's book and see what he says about this. So
Very good. Thank you very much. I've only sold a few copies. You don't sell many copies. You don't make money on, on this. Yeah, lucky if you recover your money. When you with.
well, but it's out there. You never know. I mean, with your YouTube channel and stuff, I mean, you just, you never know.
Yeah,
We'll keep plugging it and you never know what'll, never
yeah.
know what'll come of it.
Well, that's not the main reason. So I'm just saying, don't write a book if you're trying to get rich. That's not the way to
Just,
live.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, like I said, you like to give and you're helping people, you're
yeah.
sharing your knowledge so we don't have to make the same mistakes. And
It's
that's
exactly
what it's
that's the
about.
one. It's nothing's more painful. Well, there are things painful in life. There's a lot of very painful things in life,
Yes.
like losing a wife and things, but losing your business is equally as painful and stressful, and
Yes.
you don't want people to go through that.
No, no, my dad, when I was probably, when I was in elementary school, my dad went through a bankruptcy. So yeah, it affects the whole family. It does. Yeah. So
It does, yeah.
yeah.
Well, have
Yeah. It can
a
be a
wonderful day.
difficult.
Now you book another call with me. I thoroughly
I will, Graham. Thank you so much for your time. If
Yeah,
there's anything
all
I
right.
can do for you, let me know.
I will. All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Graham. Bye bye.